Greetings, everyone! I'm starting a new speed painting today. This is my reference photo. I'm painting the Thousand Torii Gateways at the Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto, Japan. My friend posed for this picture over a year ago when we were in Japan. We actually walked the wrong way to get this photo. That's why there's no one in it, because everybody else is actually behind us. Right now I'm starting my underpainting. And you may be wondering why it's green if all of the gateways are red. So that's because green is the opposite color of red, which will make all of the things that I put on top of this layer pop if they're red. And that's also why at Christmas time, you never really see red and green put together anytime else, because they're really garish colors when they're together. And they don't look all that nice. So this is just a wash, which ensures that there's a nice even base layer underneath all of the painting that I'm going to be doing later. So now I'm going to start tracing on my image. As you may have noticed, the last time I did this with my lightsaber painting, I traced on the image before doing my wash, which meant that I actually erased my drawing accidentally. So my handle ended up all wonky and kind of misaligned with everything else. So I'm going to try and avoid that with this painting by doing it on top of my wash so that it won't get washed away. And I'm just doing all of the things that I think I might get wrong later, like my friend here. She's a weird shape in this photo because she's wearing kind of a long shirt that goes down at the elbows, so she almost has like T-Rex arms. So there's also lots of perspective in this photo, so the large shrines at the front and the way it curves around with the smaller shrines at the back. So I decided to put those like just kind of the main shapes in there, not really like defining all of the individual shrines right now. Because that would be a lot of work, and measuring that will probably just get washed away. I had started doing this all with a watercolor pencil, because those can be, you won't see it as much in the end, but I decided to change to an HB because it was just a lot easier to see. But I didn't actually erase it, so you'll see me a little bit later on frantically trying to erase things that I hadn't already painted over. So this is just me putting in the first shadows, so my friend is the darkest part in the photo, as well as like the bottoms of all the shrines, like the black bottoms. So I use acrylics for all of my paintings. This is a mixture of olive green and light green, so highlights and shadows are really important at this stage, just trying to get all the values in. Yeah, that's me erasing the pencil frantically. I'm going in with more layers and more layers, just moving around the painting wherever I think there needs to be more value. So just adding in all of those like darks and lights and shadows where the picture shows it. Normally I have like a black and white photo for this, and then I'll take a picture of my painting and then change that into black and white and compare. And I'll define all the shadows and shapes, like all the individual shapes, later on. This is my second layer, I believe. Just going around and adding in some of the pathway, and now I'm starting my second layer here on top of my friend with mostly just olive green, because at this point I decided that I would do mostly olive green for the shadows and then mostly light green for all the highlights, and then a mixture of the two for the midtones. And I'm just working on it, getting all of the layers in, but trying not to overwork anything, because then I can actually start to lift up the paint, which isn't good. And this is one of the big highlights going down the side of the shrines. Like, there's just a big ray of sunlight there. but it casts kind of like round shadows because the shrines are like cylinders at the bottom, but right now it's just a line. So that's all I managed to do today, and I'm going to keep defining the shapes next time, probably trying to get more darks in. So I hope you enjoyed the video. What did you think of my commentary? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that cleared some of your questions up. Thanks to all of my subscribers for liking and commenting on the videos. It really makes my day. Sayonara, everyone.